Hello Aquarians and cross watchers, welcome to your video. So I am creating this video for you on January 22nd, 2025. And if you're ahead of the US, it's January 23rd, 2025. I want to say happy birthday. I forgot to say that in my afternoon reading because I had not been awake very long. I'm so sorry. Happy birthday, Aquarians. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. I'm so sorry. Happy birthday. So I don't know what's going to come out here, but I do want to say welcome to our channel, Aquarius by Aquarius. I am your host, Colleen. I've already said my prayer, and I want to be the first to tell you guys that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. And I want to thank each and every one of you for being here, for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you and the divine values you. And thank you for being here, and thank you for holding the light, being the light of this world. I thank you guys for that. So let's see what wants to come out here. I can't believe I forgot to say happy birthday in the afternoon reading. I'm sorry. I had not been awake very long. Anyway, I still haven't. I'm doing this video after that one. I've been awake for, I don't know, like 2 hours. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to see what wants to come out here. Recognition. Whoo. Right away with that card, I saw recognition of self. Recognition of self. You know what it's like? I know you know what it's like. To be in a world where you don't feel like you fit in, you don't feel like you are who you really are. Like, do you ever feel like you're playing a character, you know, like role play or something like that? You're just this character, and then it's like one day you awaken, you see through the veil, and you remember who you are. You know, you remember who you are. And a lot of us high vibrational people, light workers, whatever, you know, whatever word you want to say, when we come into this world, we have to lower our frequency and lower our frequency and lower our frequency just so that we can even enter this world to create change. Right? We can't attack the problem from the outside, so we have to go through many layers of undoing of ourselves. I can't even put it into words. It's just we have to lower our frequency so that we can even enter a place like this to then change it and raise the vibration of this place. And it's happening. I mean, just look, it's happening. We are raising the vibration. And maybe I feel like this is self-recognition, because that's what I heard. Self-recognition. Remembering your power, remembering who you are, and possibly remembering why you really came here. You have two options. One, to see your real self, your real path, your divine path, and one, to stay in the illusion, which is really like the devil or the divine. You want to stay in the illusion. That's the devil's energy. Not waking up, not being your authentic self, meaning the real you. Before you entered this body, the real you, why you're here. And when you're born into this, it's almost like you have to remember who you are, because you forget. There's like this amnesia. And then there's the recognition of self, and then walking your real divine path, yourself, why you really came here. And it's just interesting. I feel like this is what's happening. I feel like it's happening all over the world. And great change is upon us. And a lot of you are part of this great change. You are becoming more into your own power, your own self than ever before, which is making you be noticed, but not in an illusionary type of way. You're being noticed for the true divine light that you are, not for some character that you've been put into. I hope I'm making sense, because it's hard for me to explain myself sometimes. Anyway, we're going to see what wants to come out here, but time to go. Happy Treasure Island. This means you're going in a better direction. But of course, doesn't it all start with a choice or start with an impasse, a fork in the road? This is that block. You're walking, you're walking, you're walking. And if you see the light, I'm guided to the light over here, you know, walking down a path, then you enter some sort of block. The block is this my path? Or is this my path over here? You got two arrows pointing to that, and one arrow that the monkey is on pointing that way. We know the monkeys like to play games, right? Monkeys are playful, but monkeys can get you off your path too. That's a card of 13. 13 might be significant for you, all right? Or 4, 1s or 3s. And we have here 45, which turns to 9. It is time to go. What's it time to go toward? A better place, man. A better place. 9, again, almost there. 26, which turns to 8. That's abundance. You're going to your happy place. And self-recognition would also mean you realize you deserve it. Look how comfortable she looks in her spot. He or she, I read for everybody. I don't read I just read for everybody. But that happens to have feminine mermaid. We have Ascension 24. You could be seeing, again, 4s, 2s, 6s. But this is just what I said. This is just what I said, and I'm guided to say something about this card too. You're walking down the path. Who you really are and the character you've been playing. And at some point you come to a fork in the road because the character you're playing don't feel right. It doesn't feel right. That's why you feel displaced. You feel like you're not who you are. But you are who you are. You see what I'm saying? You are your real soul inside of this body. But it's almost like being in a roller coaster and you're kind of strapped in and stuck until the ride is over. But it's different. That's what's changing. Paradigms are shifting. Timelines are shifting. And you don't have to be stuck on the roller coaster ride until it's over anymore. You can just stop it yourself because you're not in the illusion of the matrix that you have to wait till the ride is over. Now you are remembering who you are, and you're like, I can get the hell off this ride at any damn time I want. I ain't got to wait for nobody to make it be over. I make it be over. You see the difference? You're ascending, my friends, and that ascension is unlocking a lot of doors in your life because it's removing them. The door was the illusion. The block was the illusion. The illusion is the devil. When the devil card comes up, that is the side track set back. The bottom of this deck, we have perception. And we have the Tao symbol of yin and yang, which people on the twin flame journey, we sometimes, we talk about the yin and the yang. Well, we have both. That's why there's a little white dot on this side and a little black dot on that side, because we primarily operate out of one, but we still have a little bit of the other. A lot of people put this with a divine match, like a twin flame. That's just a word. But I feel like what this is saying, it's your perception. Okay, do you think that you're really here to get with your twin flame, or do you think that you're really here because you are a divine being with a divine purpose, and you and that other entity, which is really yourself that you call a twin flame, you feel that you're supposed to be together to do something? But see, just the mere fact that you're both on this planet, you are doing something. You're multitasking. You're here, they're there. Whether you're standing physically side by side or not doesn't matter. As long as you're following your divine path and awakening. And a lot of times, if we're going through this world unawake, we meet our twin flame to awaken us. They're the catalyst. And then as we rise and we ascend, we are then the catalyst for them. but it's different in how it happens. A divine feminine happens very spiritually, and for a divine masculine, it doesn't have anything to do with gender. It just has to do with the yin and the yang. Whoever is in the yang energy, they have a different type of awakening that's much different than the divine feminine yin. So, who are you really? Are you a person who's supposed to be waiting on a connection because you know that's your person? No. You're more than that. You are a divine being. And you are here to break down, I want to say, the evil, the matrix of this place. You had to lower your vibration and frequency to do it. And as a result, you've gone through a lot of pain. You've gone through a lot of trauma. The light workers do. Let's pull another card. We're going to get into the tarot reading. We have Aurora, and it says, you are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend, because others will soon become inspired by your example. And this is so true. Somebody who is envying someone else is still in the matrix, is still in the lower vibration, okay? But what's meant to happen is for them to awaken and realize, I am my own divine being. I don't have to want what someone else wants. I don't have to be what someone else is being. I just have to remember who I am, and damn it if that ain't what's happening. You're remembering who you really are. And who you really are is such a high vibration that you had to lower the frequency of yourself just to come in here to create change, just to come in here and to be a light warrior and to do what you got to do. And you got screwed along the way, but you really didn't. It's what all the light workers, all the people who connect the star seeds, it's what we signed on to do. It's like battlefield Earth, and you were fighting one battle or another, but it's really to bring this world's vibration up. We have Teresa. Time out. You've been busy talking. Excuse me, I have my glasses. You've been busy taking care of everyone else, but now it's time to take care of yourself. This means you need a break. All right? Maybe you're not physically taking care of others. Maybe you're that person who's there. I have people that I know who they're not physically doing a lot, but they're there for others when they need them. They're there in the comments, okay? Those are the light warriors that they're quiet. You never hear from them until somebody's down and out, and then they're reaching out. They're like, what can I do to help? You never ever see these people until there's like a tragedy or something. They're like, what can I do to help? They come out of the woodwork. And then you have the people who are always around all the time. They're always offering, hey, you always see them. They're everywhere. So it's not always about being physically busy, but it's like spiritually busy. It's like, you'll be here, you'll be there. And in the astral, when you're sleeping, you'll be even helping others. You'll be visiting. You are spreading your light 24/7. It's not just when you're awake. You're doing this in your sleep as well. You might even do more in your sleep, especially if you're immobile. You can't move very much. You're stuck in a location. You might be a person who sleeps a lot and astral travels a lot to people who need you. And you're showing your light, and you're sharing your light, and you're helping people. And some of you might be literally physically doing it in the physical world. And some of you both. It's always both. We have Grace and Antoinette, and it says, to help heal this situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. So it's like, if you know somebody's jealous of you, have compassion. They haven't found their authenticity. They haven't found their light. They have not awakened from the matrix. And that's how you have to look at it. Even Eckhart Tolle talks about having presence around people who they're not having presence. They're not aware. And some of these people are people that you love, you interact with every day. Anyways, let's get into the tarot reading. Yeah, the divine feminine, the nurturing self, Mother Earth. Show me what I need to see. I'm going to be doing a Celtic spread. I want to thank everybody who showed up. I want to thank my moderators. I want to thank everyone, newcomers, the ones who return, the ones who take a break and return. Thank you. Thank you. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. What a handsome card we're starting off with. Knight of Cups. And think about that too. When tarot readers use tarot decks, these decks are on a certain frequency. The artist of this deck was on a frequency. And for the Knight of Cups, this artist was thinking about dating. And a lot of tarot cards insinuate the Knight of Cups, besides being a possible Cancer energy, this is an energy of someone who wants to date. But a deeper spiritual meaning, more spiritual meaning of the Knight of Cups is a person who likes to help. And what did I just talk about here? This person enjoys to shed their love and their light. They're a helpful person. This is a person who's driving the ambulance. This is the paramedic. This is, this is that person who loves to help. This is that person who is giving their love and their light. They are very authentic because this person operates from the heart. But this person has gone through a lot. Pretty much what I just said in my whole beginning of the video. This is the Wounded Warrior card. This is the person that never gives up. And this is you. You that are watching this. You realize everything that you've been through. And sometimes you're like, when am I going to get my lucky break? I don't want to be negative, but some of us, look, a lot of us light workers, we didn't sign up for the lucky break. We signed up to create change. We are literally soldiers of this entire place. And what we are fighting for is for the evolution of this place, the evolution of mankind. And it's working and it's happening. Like I said, again, look at everything that's happening in the world. The truth is coming out and the fakes are being exposed, and we are breaking open this entire matrix from the inside out. Something's speeding up here. I do have Virgo, Cancer energy so far, but something is speeding up. Maybe you've been thinking about a new direction, picking up a new stick and going out somewhere. Okay, it could be literally traveling, and traveling does raise the frequency. Regardless of it, you shine your light. You can just smile at somebody and you're shining your light. You don't have to sit there and shake somebody and say, wake up from the matrix. You don't have to do that. All you have to do is just be your authentic self. Your energy, your light, it spreads. It starts with a ripple and it just continues to ripple out with love and positivity. And so anywhere you go, and some of you who are guided to travel to certain places, you're grid keepers. You're holding the light in a certain place of the world. And another thing, for some of you who feel that you're stuck, because me, I've been stuck. I've been stuck in the ghetto for a long time. I don't mind it, but I just want to see, I just want to see a farm. I just want to see a farm. I want to see animals and more greenery. You know what I mean? I've been in a major city for a good portion of my life, and I just want to sort of see the countryside. And it's like I look back since I've been awakening, and I realize I've been stuck here because I'm a holder of the light. I've been in a dark place for so long because I am a light. I'm a light to others. So if you ever wonder why you get stuck in a certain place, know that it's your light. You don't even have to open your mouth. You're just carrying the light. The light is within you. You are the light of the world. Well, we got a lot. Looky there. And remember that when you are the light of the world, when you are here carrying the light, being the light, you're going to have people still trapped in the illusion who try to bring you down with them. They don't know how to make it to where you are, so they want to bring you down with them. It's nothing personal, you see. They're drawn to the light, but they don't know how to, I want to say, reignite their light, but it's not that they've lost it. It's just very, very dim. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. We're ending this reading, it looks like, with some sort of release. Healing. Possibilities. And like I said, this is exactly what this card can stand for. Someone who enjoys helping others. And we have healing in the heart chakra. This is a person who their heart chakra is usually open because they operate from love. They genuinely want to help. They're from the heart. They are authentic. And some of you might be like, I know I was, especially in my 20s. I was like, I want to do all this, but how do I do it? I don't have the money. I want to help others, but how do I do it? The way I like to do things, I like to do things with a bang. I like to do things in a big way. But it's like caviar dreams on a beer budget. I'm on a beer budget. I do what I can. Same for you. Shed your light. Maybe someone's like, I don't know where to start. Maybe someone's like, I'm healing myself right now. I don't know where to start, but the possibilities is in the reverse. And what I feel is what I learned. I used to try to figure out how am I going to help the world when I felt like money. It took money to fix the world, but it doesn't. It's holding the light wherever you are, just holding the light and not letting someone else's negativity penetrate you. Because remember, why? They're drawn to you, but they can't get where you are right now. So they try to bring you down where they are. You have to keep going, keep pushing through, and you have to be the way shower. And the only way you can be the way shower is hit that negativity with love. Hit that negativity with love. When you hit that negativity with love, the negativity cannot penetrate you. And they have to either transmute it to love themselves or remain with it. Tell me about the Nine of Wands in the reverse. That's the Wounded Warrior card, the Master. And it landed on the Chariot. And then we have the Two of Swords. And we have aloneness. So it takes, to make the connection, it does take time to be with yourself, okay? To be alone, but not, there's ways to be alone. Some people can be alone and just feel like, I'm so lonely, I don't have anyone. And some people can be in a couple and be alone because there's no connection, and that's, you know, being together and being alone. One is a lonely number, but sometimes two is also. Sometimes you can be in a crowd, you can be around a lot of people and feel like you're isolated, feel like you're alone, no one else is like you. Or you may feel like you're surrounded by a lot of artificially woke people, right? What I mean by artificially woke people is they are people who judge others a lot. they sit back and they compare themselves to other people, and they're like, look at what that person's doing. They're obviously not awoke. Also, the person judging is obviously not awoke. We're all human beings. We're all on our journey, and nobody's perfect. But a truly awoke person, in my opinion, is a person who operates from love. No matter what negativity comes their way, love, love, love. And sometimes people are so negative, you got to love them from a distance, and you got to let go. Because they have to be on the frequency they're on, because your frequency is rising. You just can't stick around. Now we have the Master sideways on the Wounded Warrior, and everything, it's like saying everything that you're going through currently or possibly going to go through, we're at different levels in our evolution here, or everything you've gone through, it's to master this energy that I want to call love and authenticity. You were meant to find you through this mess. And that's exactly what you're doing. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles reverse. Some of you might have Virgo in your chart. There might be a Virgo who wants to talk to you, because I want to cough now. Hold on a second. There may be a Virgo who wants to talk and feels suppressed. There may be one who's going through change. There may be one who is trying to find the words. But we have transformation here. And for those of you waiting on or anything with a Virgo, it could be there's change happening there. But we have the outsider looking in, but it's in the reverse. And I feel that whatever this is, we have trust on the bottom. Something is speeding up. Now, I do feel that you are attracting people to you because of your light. So you will attract the good and the bad. You're going to attract them all. But oftentimes when we are the light, we attract those who need the light. So be aware of that. Because those who need the light, I don't want to say make a lot of mistakes in our energy, but they're still in the illusion, right? So when they're in the illusion, they're in the belief of what they should be doing, what they should be saying, what they should be whatever, but that's not their authentic self. They're in the illusion, well, I should behave this way, I should say this, rather than just keeping it real. I feel that there is something speeding up. Give me another card. Morality reverse. So this is the energy that's speeding up that says, I'm not going to behave this way. I'm not going to react this way. I'm not going to expect this person. It's time for me to go. Time for me to go to my higher self, my higher place, my higher destination, my purpose. You know, you guys aren't lizards. You guys didn't just like hatch and had to figure it out on your own. You guys are born into this place with parents, and still then a lot of us had to figure it out on our own. A lot of us have gone through pain and trauma from a very early age. It's normal for us. When we go through this, we can show others the way out. Now, if you do have someone who is awakening in your energy, okay? You've been the light, you've shown the light, you've held the light, and somebody is now following it. There could be someone who's coming in, who is in their lower self, who is regretful and remorseful because of their actions. And they may want to stop looking from the outside in and literally try to balance out the energy, make things right, be in their higher self for a change. Once you get into your higher self, though, you usually stay with it. It would take being around a lot of dark energies to fall back into something. So this is like, okay, I want to, Spirit say, use alcoholism. Someone who, you know, is stricken with alcoholism and they have been good, they've been sober, and then they start being around a lot of people who drink. It's very tempting. That's the devil energy. Very tempting. But maybe somebody has to work at a place like that. Example, there's a security officer no longer being, or an officer no longer drinking, but now they have to protect and secure a nightclub where there's heavy drinking. Somebody didn't act correctly, and if it's you, you're changing that as well, because the outsider is not attacking or approaching from the outside. It's going within. It's going within. But because this card says, see the other person's point of view with compassion, I feel like someone is looking at how they treated you, or how you got the short end of the stick in something, and so now they're seeing it from a higher perspective, and that's this. And they're saying, wow, I really didn't behave the right way. And it could be you could be looking at yourself and saying, you know, your lower self, how you used to behave or act, and how you are and how you're changing or how you want to change. We go through phases and stages and seasons in life. It's normal. It's normal. The difference is now that we don't have to wait for the roller coaster to stop to get off the ride. We can stop it ourselves. Tell me about the Two of Wands. Sorrow. This is the energy I feel that you're leaving behind. Right here, letting go. Letting go of this sorrow, going in a new direction. Whatever is bringing sorrow or sadness or doubt, loneliness, whatever the negatives, you're going in a new direction because you've already explored that energy. You don't need it no more. You've most likely mastered that energy. And where's it getting you? Nowhere. What you don't see is there's a major change. And it's already begun. It's here in the recent past. Either you've already changed with your thoughts. Someone who's done you wrong is already changing with their thoughts. But here's the Devil card in the reverse, and it doesn't matter. This talks about maturing and growing. Getting away from that which doesn't serve a higher purpose for yourself, for the planet. Really getting back to basics, which is why you came here. Remembering who you are, self-recognition. Change has already begun. You just got to stay with it. Tell me about the Nine of Cups. It's in the upright. This person has just found gold. And when I looked at this card, I heard the treasure is within you. You see how the light emanates. You see how it's just so much illumination here. And the treasure that you're about to find is you, real you. The treasure is you. And, you know, if there was anyone who's thinking about how they done you wrong, they also are seeing you as the treasure. I know a lot of people are experiencing loneliness, whether they're in a situation or not. Some people are lonely because they miss their person, can't be with their person for whatever reason. Some people are with others and lonely, and some people are literally lonely. That is this fork in the road. That's that roller coaster that it's like, well, I might as well stay this way until, I don't know, the next life. No. That's the difference. That's the difference we've already made in this world. You don't have to wait for change. You be the change. You be the light. You be the decider. I just see so much light and illumination. And fighting is in reverse. And fighting isn't the answer. New vision. Love. Authenticity. Light. The real treasure is you. And it always was. And I feel that you are discovering yourself. Like you discover a treasure, I feel like you're discovering your true nature. This is better than a love reading. We have success on the bottom, reasons to celebrate. Okay, traveling. Some of you are going to be traveling or just getting divine messages and you're so happy. We have the card of divine timing, Sagittarius energy, the angel that is bringing things our way at the right time. And there's a breakthrough. We have literally a breakthrough. You got a breakthrough. We have source and we have celebration. And I feel like this is the energy of if you're breaking away from somebody, it's because you realize that they're still sort of caught in the energy of the devil, the illusion, their lower self. They're just not where you are, okay? And no matter who this person is, a relative, a friend, a lover, a twin flame, it's just like, look, I discovered me. I discovered what I really should be doing or who I really am or what I want to be, what I want to do. But really, you have a gift. You might even be discovering a gift. Those who hold the light have them. Those who hold the light are very psychic and intuitive. But you're having a breakthrough. But I do believe if you wanted somebody to go on this journey with you, to be alongside, I do believe that you're going to be looking at them as they're not ready yet. And you're going to have a lot of success doing what you need to do. And literally, yeah, they're not ready yet. Integration reverse, ripeness reverse, higher self reverse, transformation reverse. They're not ready yet, but by golly, you are. Tell me about the Nine of Swords. We are the world. And the ones that are left behind might literally only have a connection to you through social media. I feel you are connected. When you are connected with your higher self, you are connected with the world. But we have this Nine of Swords here, and I believe that the only way someone is able to connect with you is to watch. To watch. And they're watching because they haven't discovered their own light. Remember, I'm guided strongly to this. Try to put yourself in their point of view. They're watching because they haven't discovered their light. They haven't discovered their gift. They haven't discovered their talent. They are still stuck in the matrix. And when someone's stuck there, they're not going to value themselves, realize their potential. But you are the treasure. Finding yourself is the greatest treasure. Someone is really stuck here. We have this Two of Swords. Someone is really stuck in thought. And this is external to you. And you are in the Empress energy of receiving. I just know that somebody is watching and wondering how this is all happening for you. It's because your vibration has elevated so much. And it has a lot to do with your love and your authenticity. And it has a lot to do with you not being stuck in these concepts and beliefs. Somebody's wondering how you're receiving all of this. Someone's wondering how are you growing. It has everything to do with your vibration. Tell me about the Chariot. It's in the reverse, Cancer energy. The Miser. Someone's holding back. So, someone's watching and holding back. And you have discovered you, or you are about to. Someone's holding back, but it's because they're not in their higher self. This is the Awakening card. All right. You're free. There's a lot of you free out there. You see, you're the birds outside of the cage. Like I said, this could be the roller coaster being strapped in. But what I'm saying is there's really an escape for this energy that feels stuck. This person can be stuck in a belief, you know. Someone could be stuck in ego. It could be anything that keeps a person trapped. But I believe that you have tried to free somebody and you cannot any longer because, look, the energy is heavy down here. Your frequency is way up here and you're going with the others who are like you. And I feel that this person will find their way free, but I just feel you can't wait for them. Tell me about the Five of Cups and the Seven of Wands reverse. I already know it's saying someone's going to be sad that you're dropping them for good here. Suppression, yeah. You're not, this is the whole thing. So you're looking at it like, I'm not going to be held back anymore. I can't. Remember, your light was meant to shine. It doesn't matter if you thought you were supposed to walk this journey with another person. You can still walk it with another person, but it's going to be a person who's in your vibration. Not in a lower vibration, not stuck in the matrix, stuck in the illusion. They're not having very much success in their life. And I'm not talking about materially. Materially, they could be rich. They could be millionaires. But they're stuck in the matrix still. They're stuck in the old paradigm. Old earth. You're into new earth. And you're also aligning with the others in new earth. You're showing up awakened and they're showing up unawakened. You can't wait. And your vibration is raising so high. They'll get there. They're following. Look, they're looking. You're gonna lead by example, but not even trying to. And they will follow, but they're going to be behind you, not with you. We have this. This person may look like they're happy, okay? Showing a smiley face. But behind, we have the Five of Cups. There's regret. But this is not an authentic card. So, like I said, somebody's going to be sad and regretful that they let you go. Or sad that you're definitely letting them go. I don't know if they ever let you go, but you have no choice because your frequency is raising too high to be with, yeah. Courage in the reverse landed on New Vision. You're just looking at this person like they're not strong enough to change. And like I said, some of you, it could be someone you call your twin flame, but it can be someone. There's someone you thought, regardless of that term, forget that term. There is somebody that you thought you were going to go on this journey with, and you're not, because they haven't changed. Anyway, we're going to close out with an oracle card. I think a lot of you can relate to the fact that your frequency is rising, and not because you were of a lower frequency. You had to lower your frequency. So did this person, just to enter into this place. But you're remembering who you are. You're gaining your confidence. You're gaining your spiritual gifts, your psychic talents, whatever they are, because you're remembering who you are. You have found yourself, which you are the greatest treasure. Someone's watching, but they haven't gotten there yet. And you can't wait because your frequency won't allow it. Your frequency is too high to even be. Look at the border here. So they will make it, I feel, but I feel like they're surrounded by too much lower frequency energy. Anyway, let's get a bonus card. I got 3. Shark. Talk about deep. I was thinking of this like deep waters here. Anyway, it says trust your instincts to discern the truth of a situation. I believe that's this person. You see how the shark's looking up, the bird is looking up. I believe someone instinctively knows something. If you were to think of the divine masculine energy as being instinctive and intuitive, the divine feminine energy would be the knower, the one who knows, because that is the one who's connecting with consciousness in general. Now we have polar bear, and it says stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectfully and compassionately with no attachment to outcome. And I feel this is where you're at. You realize you are your greatest asset. You are a gift. You are a gift. Get that in your head. Put it in the comments. You are a gift. Say, I am a gift. You are a gift. And we have grouse, and it says express yourself through rhythm and movement by drumming and dancing. Yes, that's a great way to remove negativity from your body. When you get body aches and stuff, try to move. Put some music on, try to move. Get out that energy out of your body. Anyway, y'all, I love you so much. I will see you in the next video. Thank you for everyone who came. Thank you, my beautiful moderators. I love you guys, and namaste, my friends.